Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FRFS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis before, and I bring that up because that is where these green and red line annotations are coming from. It's been a while since the last update, but the nice thing about the chart provider TradingView is that whenever you put up annotations, it remembers where they are. So no matter how much later you come back, they're still sitting there. And right off the get-go, very, very nice day, not only for the obvious reason that the price went up very high, but from a technical perspective, the price broke through a couple of the key levels of resistance that I've talked about before. Now, before anything else, I'm going to do a little house clean and get rid of that line down there. Sure, it still pertains, but from the presentation perspective, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion, so I want to just try to keep this as clean as possible. So first, updates come. Both of them come from a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So perhaps some of you remember the last video I did where I talked about 5.5 cents as a level of resistance, but now that the price is above it, this would be considered an area of support. And I just noticed played out perfectly. So the power of charts right here, price broke above it. Bears try to push down through, and surprise, surprise, look right where the price bounced right at that green line. So a classic example of resistance turning into support. The other area right up here at 7 cents, again, when levels of resistance are broken, you want to see them act as support. 7 cents would definitely be the ideal area of support. I mean, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the most powerful going forward? Staying up above 7 cents. Now, if the price falls below it, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But preferably speaking, yeah, that would be the best level. Second best right there, 5.5 cents. From the big picture of things, it's all about going forward. That purple line down there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. I realize that line's way down there. The price is way up there. Keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. So from the grand scope of things, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves itself forward, then the trend is fully in the bull's favor. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, I'm not even going to touch on those because in my opinion, top priority right now is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is just going through healthy consolidations and building higher bases, because as long as higher bases are being built over time, the long-term overall chart will take care of itself, which includes breaking areas of resistance. So great way to end the week. We'll see if the bulls can build upon this momentum or not next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.